Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm glad you came back, or I'm glad you're here for the first time. If you're here because you want to see how I got the beautiful butterfly, just keep on watching and I'll show you how to get there. Honestly, I was just so inspired by Coachella this year. I wanted to do a couple of looks. So if you haven't seen my first one, go check that one out. That one is the simple Sienna's look. Just wanted to give an alternative to all the ladies out there who want to wear makeup, but they may not want to wear a whole lot. And this week, second weekend, I'm going hard. This is the beautiful butterfly. Who is still recovering from first weekend? And I'm not talking about like drinks and drugs. Like seriously, Cardi B was amazing. She's pregnant and she was out there just handling her biz. The dancers were killing it. I was just like, what the heck? Did you guys see Deja Loaf? Deja Loaf did a great job, you know. She kept a simple little thing going, but she wanted to connect with the crowd. There was, I think his name is Petite Biscuit or whatever his name is, Biscotti. I mean, this guy was going so hard. Like, he got tired. Like, he started dwindling down, you know. I was just like, oh my God. It was just like an awesome first weekend. It was so good. G-Eazy was somehow on French's stage and then popped over to Cardi's, and I just, you know, I don't even want to begin on Beyonce because I think Beyonce was just like, oh, my tickets, they cost too much. Oh no, okay, I got you. Like, she was like, my tickets are worth it. Okay, I was just like, whoa, she's like, get your rent money together. Okay, everybody's gonna go, I'm pretty sure. Like, honestly, like, we're all still kind of shook over that. But anyhow, on to second weekend, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be amazing. Want to see how I got this look that I call the beautiful butterfly? Keep watching. Alright, let's get started. So I'm going to start with a clean face. I'm going to go in with the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum. It is so bomb. This serum is like, ooh, it's so good. Put that all over your face and rub it in really good. Oh my God. I was asked the other day, like, why are all of my pages like a different name? And it's just like the funniest story. I really do feel like there was only a few Zshakiras at one point, and I don't know if they have a long eye or a short eye, but mine is long. And I don't know, like, there wasn't any, and then all of a sudden there were, and it's so funny, like, all of them are younger than me, but I don't know. I would just go to each page and put my name in, and like, sometimes my name would be taken already. So I wanted to go with Zsa. So I put Zsa in on a few of them, and that's why it happened like that. By the time Instagram came around, I was a little more open to, like, I guess just sharing more of my life, if you will. So I was like, oh, you know, Zsa life. All right, and then I used the Ole Henriksen. This one's really good. This is the Nurture Me Moisturizer, if you guys want to get that. It's bomb. All right, so my face is moisturized really good, and I just want to make sure everything is in. Oh my God, you guys, it really is a good brand. It makes your skin just feel like, literally feels like baby soft. Sorry for my hair, it's like super crazy. I'm gonna use chapstick. Actually, I know you never see people do it, but I'm gonna put chapstick because chapstick just gets the job done, believe it or not. Next, I'm gonna give my face some glow. I'm gonna go in with the Melanie Mills. This one I'm using is bronze gold. Ooh, so good. But I don't know, it's so funny too, like with my name, I was saying all the girls that I find, they're younger than me. I really do feel like I was the first one. And I don't know if their name is spelled the same. I'm sorry, if it's like a long, I don't know if their name is a long I, like mine, but mine is Zshakira. I don't know. They might be Zshakira, like the Latin singer. But anyways, the funny thing is, the one on Instagram, she's following me, and it's so funny because whenever like she'll like something or like I'll get the notification, I'll be like, wait, like what'd I do? What'd I do? It's so crazy. So I don't know. It's gonna be like interesting to just see like if I can really get my name across the board the same. I don't know if I want it to just be Zshakira or Zsa Life, but I feel like Zsa Life is just more of the brand. That's just me. Like I want to introduce you guys into my life, but it's always going to be Zsa Life with Zshakira, you know? So that's the answer for that. But yeah. All right, so I went in with that bronze Melanie Mills. That's the Gleam Body Radiance. I always like to use that on as a base, and it just gives it a nice, beautiful wash. Okay, so I'm gonna go in a little different today. I'm gonna go backwards because normally I will do my face first, then I'll do my eyes. I think today I'm gonna go in on my eyes only because the colors that I'm doing today are very bright, and I prefer if there is any fallout or anything like that, that we can have a nice cleanup. So either way you can do that too. You know, there's always that talk about that. I think that probably the eyes, I think a lot of professional people like to do the eyes first and then do the face last. First I'm gonna go in with my Kylie concealer, and this is in Peanut. I don't actually have any eye concealer, and I probably should get some, but you know, a lot of these brands today, they're making it like so easy to use their products across the board. I really do like appreciate it. So that was a liquid. You definitely want to set it in. So I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. So time for me to do these eyebrows, you guys. I do them myself, but like, I mean, as far as like going and really letting somebody like get at them, like it's time. So this is really, really fun. I'm just now buying Huda Beauty as far as their actual products. Her products are amazing, but I always look at the lashes. I never like looked at any of the other products. So I went and got the Electric Obsession little palette, and this has Coachella all over it. I'm gonna go in with this palette right there with that. I don't know how this palette is with the fallout, but we're gonna see. All right, so I'm gonna start in my crease. Ooh. It's pigmented for sure, for sure. Tap tap. All right, so I'm doing my crease, but I don't want to go too high. I have hooded lids a little bit, so I kind of have to make my eyes look big. I don't want to go too high though, so I'm definitely going to stay a little low. Ooh, matches the bathing suit. Ooh, it's so pretty. Wow, it's like neon salmon. It's beautiful. Now I'm going to take my Kylie Cosmetics brush. This is out of her peach palette, and it looks like the next one that's calling me is this one right here. So I'm going to go in with that. Definitely gonna tap it. This I'm going to stay a little closer to my lid and still carry it over, but I'm staying a little close to the bottom and the outside. Now I'm going to take this color right here, and I kind of have a little idea. I'm going to see if it'll work. I'm going to go in between the two. So I'm just gonna barely go in between the two. See what that does. Nice. Just kind of creates a illusion. It almost looks like it's like hologram style. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my MAC paint pot. This is in the color Painterly. Alrighty, and I'm just gonna create the shape that I want, and I want to this is where you want to decide, like if you want to do your entire lid, if you want to go just on the inside, or if you want to actually create something in the middle. So I'm gonna do something a little bit in between them all. I'm going to create a line, and this takes time, guys, so don't kill yourself if you don't get it the first time. But I'm gonna create somewhat of a line here, and just take your time with this, because you may not know which way you want to go with it at first. So now I think I want to go over my lid, and I'm thinking I want to go in with this dark color right here. So that one, I'm going to start in with that. Give her a little tap. This is going to be on the inside of what we just did, and I'm going to slowly blend. Ooh. Yeah, these are really pigmented, man. These are great. The next color I'm going to do is that one right there. Going back into that palette, tap it, tap. This one I want to go in right in the middle. You just want to go over what you laid down with your MAC paint pot. Just go right over what you have going there. We're just working our way over to the middle. Alright, I'm going to switch brushes now because my inner corner lid is super small. So I'm going to take my MAC 213 brush for this. Okay, the next color that's calling me in this palette, I feel, is this purple. So we're gonna go in with that. Tap it off, and we're gonna go right on the inner corner. And I didn't know exactly where I wanted to go, you know? You don't always have to know exactly what you're gonna do. Sometimes just open the palette, you know? Let it speak to you. With this same brush, because it does have like a skinny tip, I do wanna go in now a little detailed into my crease with each of those colors I used. So, starting back with this one, I'm going to perfect that outer corner just a little bit, and I think I'm going to use the tap motion and really start to shape the shape that I want for my lid, just like that. And we're going to go back in and blend. Alright, now I'm going to take my MAC 219 brush, and I'm going to go in with this color right here. And I'm going to go across my crease, and we're going to make sure there's a nice blend now with the red. This is kind of a red mauve-y, but I want to bring it back in. I felt like we lost it a little bit. So I'm just going to go right back into the palette and go into the crease, and just to make sure we have that blend of color. And then one last blend, going back in with this color with my Kylie Cosmetics brush over the top. There's a beautiful green color right here. It's like a shimmery. I'm gonna go in with that. This is with my MAC 219. And with this one, I kind of want to go a little in the middle at my crease and just do a line that's almost like a moon shape right in the middle of it all. Just rocking back and forth right in there, ever so slightly. I'm not going all the way on the inside, not going all the way on the outside, just at the top. If you have a cleaner, it's really good for these like bright colors. Mine is for the arm, so you can always just kind of go in and clean as you go, but definitely clean out the last color that you used. I forgot to say that. So I cleaned the MAC 219. Now I'm gonna go in with that yellow. Can't not. So this is a matte, this particular yellow, and it's definitely pigmented, but I'm not really getting it to stick on there as much as I would like. So the patting motion is probably best, but it wasn't quite sticking how I thought it would. That's okay. We shall work her out. This is just a blend situation. Alright, so I definitely went out of order today on purpose. Whenever I deal with colors, I don't know, I kind of just don't want to get them like all over everything, and that's just me. Everyone, you can do your makeup however you want. But I kind of just wanted to wait to do the eyebrows and everything in the face today because I did not want all those colors everywhere. When I do my eyebrows, I really like to go in the natural shape of my eyebrows. A lot of times I know people like to draw and kind of go out of the ordinary. It's all good, you know, it's literally player's choice when you do your makeup. I personally kind of just like to follow along with what my natural eyebrows are doing though. But feel free, you know, draw them high in the sky if you prefer. Alright, just before I set my eyebrows, I'm going to go in with a little bit of highlighter underneath. I kind of like to do all of my powders first before I do the brow gel set because it is a gel, it's a liquid, and I don't want to incorporate that with powder because it just doesn't work. So I'm going to be using the Hyper Real Glow palette by MAC. And which one am I feeling today? Feeling her. I'm feeling her. Rosy Cheer. And I'm going to go right underneath and blend her all the way across. And then just to brighten my lid a little more, I was thinking I'm gonna go in with this very first color here, and I'm gonna just dab it in the center of my eyeball. Now I'm gonna set my eyebrows. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. This one is Granite. So good. Gonna put black eyeliner into my water crease. Now I'm actually going to use a powder to do my liner, only because I want to be able to blend it, and I'm just so horrible at liners. So I'm just going to use powder. I've been doing it for years. It works just as good, but I do agree that a liner is something that is a little maybe sharper, and I'm just using the black that is in the bronze palette by Kylie Cosmetics. You guys can see I'm down to the pan on that. I love it. I'm just using an angle brush to do it. This is also the Kylie eyeliner brush, and I'm just gonna go in close to my lid. Alright, so now you wanna go back in with a wipey because we haven't done any foundation yet. We do have our moisturizer on. We do have that bronzer on, but that won't be as important underneath your eyes. So you can go back in and you can kind of just clean up. So next I'm going to go in with my MAC eyeliner in Fascinating. This is white. So what I'm going to do here, just make sure it's really sharp. I'm going to make ever so small little dots right here. And you can use anything. I mean, this is just all I have. There are definitely like liquid colors out there that might be a little better, but I'm just going to use the tip of this white, and you just keep dabbing it on your skin to get that bright white color. You can put as many as you want, you don't have to put a lot. There's plenty of other things that you can use to get white dots, even if you literally have like white dots or like pearls or something like that. Most people may not buy white. They may not have white, you know, other things to do. It's not like an everyday color. So I kind of just want to give an alternative for those who just may not have it in their kit. You can definitely do it if you have a white eyeliner. It will take you a little bit longer, only because liner, the consistency doesn't necessarily go well onto powder. So what you'll do is keep dabbing it here, because your powder is going to pick up onto the actual eyeliner. So you want to get that color off just a little bit, and you just keep dabbing. That's it. But you just want to make sure you got little dots there to indicate the little butterfly wings. You just keep dabbing. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation, and I have MAC Studio Fix. This is in the color NC45. I'm actually going to use a brush today instead of my beauty blender because I just want to give it a little more intensity. This is the MAC 180 Kabuki brush, and I'm just going to go right in on that. I want to start in the T-zone area and work my way out. Now I'm going to go in with my Kylie Cosmetics concealer underneath my eyes. We've cleaned up everything pretty good, and now we are just going to begin to contour our face and sharpen our face and get it all highlighted and nice. I'm like so nervous because my eyes are done and I'm not used to my eyes being done, you know, but I couldn't really chance it with all of this color, and I'm glad I did it this way because it was a lot of fallout, and it just feels better to have the eyes on and clean up and go around it versus, you know, trying to get fallout off of your already set, beautiful foundation, it is kind of backwards, but it just doesn't matter in certain situations, because maybe your makeup doesn't fall out, or maybe your makeup is so simple that it doesn't really matter. So it all depends. It's just all art, in my opinion, and you really can paint however you feel. All right, so now I'm gonna go in under my eyes with my Benai banana powder, and I just want to set that area underneath the eyes really, really good. And then I'm gonna go over the entire face with Laura Mercier's translucent powder, just to finish it all down. Next, I'm going to use the KKW Beauty palette, contour and highlight palette, my favorite. I'm going to use this and contour my face. So I'm going to be using this color first. I'm going to go in on my cheeks, my forehead, down my nose, and we'll get into the highlight. This palette is honestly, it's just life, you guys. I know people just don't like the Kardashians, but jeez, it's so bomb. I love it. I don't care. Do what y'all do. I love it. Keep giving it to me. There's some people that just cannot freaking stand the Kardashians. I think I just don't care. You know, a lot of people get on about how they are trying to be black. I'm like, who the hell isn't trying to be black anymore, you know? We fire. Like, own it. We dope. People don't like the Kardashians for a lot of reasons, you know, and I'm not aware of it. It's just, I just feel like if your product is good, it's good. That's it. If it's bad, it's bad. I'm gonna tell you it's bad too. Like, I don't like her sticks. The sticks, the first ones she came out with, that contour, those are trash. I don't like those, you know? That was a flop in my opinion. But this right here, I'ma use it all day, every day, all day, every day. I'ma use it all day, every day. Also, you know, I did buy the darkest one. So I mean, I like it. Maybe I could have went with the middle one, but you know, I just felt like I would have been so mad if I would have got the middle one and it wasn't, like, I'd rather there be so much pigment and then I control how much I'm putting on, versus there's not enough pigment and I can't, no matter how much I put on, you know. I was like, I'm just gonna get the darkest one. I'm just gonna get the darkest one and then work with it. And I'm glad I did. It's beautiful. Blends really well too. You don't want to start with a whole lot of makeup when you're doing the nose. A lot of people do, but just try to, I mean, just try to start with a little bit. I say dab it on your hand and just, you know, but you kind of want to start with a little first and just build it up. I did want to come back into the palette now that everything is set and looking good, and just, you have to be careful because of the fallout. This is like a nervous part for me. I'm gonna take this color right here, tap it off really good, okay? Come back in underneath the eyes just to open it up a little, and I'm gonna take the purple, tap that really good, and that's gonna go on the inner corner. So you have a nice little ombre. Whenever you're doing your makeup, do not be afraid to go back in. If you need to detail anything, sharpen anything, don't ever be afraid to go back in. A lot of times I notice that people are just so particular about the order, and it goes like this, and then you do this, and then you do that, and then you do that, and da. And for the most part, yes, some of it is true, but go back in, do whatever you want, and fill it in, make it sharp, make it detailed, blend it some more, whatever you need to do to get that perfect look that you're looking for. Alright, and then I'm just going to take that Hyper Real palette. I'm going to go with the color in the middle, and I'm just going to give myself some highlights. Next, I'm going to go in with my MAC Darkest Deep Bronzer, and I'm just going to warm my face up. And yes, I'm going over the highlighter. I just want to go in between and make it all come together. Whew, I love it. It's just so good. Next, I'm going to be using my Lily lashes. These are my 3D mink lashes in the style Mykonos. These are just so Mykonos. Mykonos, I love you. So the trick that I like to do, like I showed you in my last video, I'm going to put the glue on first, and then while the glue is on, I'm just going to put some mascara over my eyes just to get them in together, because my eyes are just so crazy. So I'm going to get those going, and we're rounding home. Okay, so now we're all ready for the lips. Today I'm going to be using the new KKW and Mario collaboration. So I'm going to be going in with the lips. This is Classic K. Really, really beautiful. Very, very surprised, but it actually works on a ton of skin colors, which is just awesome. So we have our lips. I want to keep it nude because we have beautiful colors and just what I call the butterfly going on. And you know, it's for Coachella, so let's add a little bit more to finish it off. I'm going to put this on underneath. If you want to do like those tattoo things, the gold, I think that would be perfect. Something like a gold or just like a bandana would be awesome. Oops, I gotta get over my eyes. All right, so this is kind of what I would do. I would just kind of put this on just because it's Coachella. I want to put it on. And that's pretty much it. We're all done. This is my beautiful butterfly look from my inspiration for the second weekend of Coachella. Oh my God, you guys, it's just already here. And have fun. I'm not there. A lot of people were asking me if I was going. I'm not going, but have fun, you guys. Oh my God, first weekend was so amazing. I'm pretty sure second weekend is about to be just as amazing. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. You guys gave me so much love on the first video. So many people were like, what you do? And I just jumped out there and did it. So I appreciate everybody who's watching. I really do. I'm gonna keep these up. I'm gonna be doing more things than makeup. I just want to give you guys a little bit of, you know, my life, just a little bit of piece of me. If there's anything you guys want to say, any comments, anything, if there's whatever, if you just want to connect with me, don't be afraid to leave a comment. And as always, please make sure you subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna give you the goods. I'm gonna give you the goods. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. I want to give a shout out to Sophia Johnson. She got me these earrings, guys. She's so sweet. She won my first giveaway that I had, and she just wanted to give me like a thank you gift. So I appreciate it. Shout out to Sophia Johnson. And everyone, you are more welcome to follow me. I do giveaways every month because who does not want something free? I mean, seriously, it's so simple. All you'll have to do is like the post, probably comment or just post someone else's picture. Like, it's super easy, and you could be my next winner too. Follow me on Instagram as Zsa Life. Follow me on Twitter at Zshakira, and follow me on Snapchat also. I'm there. That one's Zsa. That one's not Zsa Life. That one's Zsa. A lot of people were like, wait, is it Zsa Life? So I'll list all that information for you guys in the bottom as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys encourage me. I hope I encourage you. Remember, always find your frequency and feel good.
You know, there's something to be said about being self-taught. Don't be afraid to just get in front of the mirror and keep practicing. You're only going to get better the more you do it. If you have a job that you're doing at work, you're not good at it necessarily the first day, right? You get better the more that you do it, the more that you learn it, the more that you just learn how everything works. You're only going to get good at it if you keep practicing. So just don't stop. Keep trying, perfect it, just get better and better at it, and you will see it. One day you'll look up like, oh wow, like I'm kind of doing it. Feel like a traffic stop sign. Next, I'm gonna go in with that. There's no real true wrong way. Butterfly, flap your wings.